Hey guys, welcome to Pickleball Pirate. We're headed down to Clear One in Orlando, Florida, and I'm pretty pumped up. We got Henry Wonato playing, Tony Giannani, the Badger. We got Little Ben. Susie will be there. She hasn't been on the channel yet, so I'm really excited. We're gonna have some awesome games, and thanks so much for watching, guys. And if you like what you see, please subscribe. Have a good one. Welcome to Pickleball Pirate. We got a good match today. We got me in blue, Joey. We got my partner, David, now the Badger. He needs no introduction. We have Mark Johnston in the picture closest to us, in the white gray shirt. And we have the gunslinger, Jonathon, in the black shirt. Extremely good player. And I'll address the rumors about Little Ben, the gunslinger, Mark Johnston. We have a lot to talk about, but let me get you guys a score first. So Mark's serving, he's a very good player. He hits the right shot pretty much all the time. He doesn't force anything, and for you rec players out there, that would help immensely. Just hitting the right shot, not going for too much, and just playing within yourself. And Mark knows how to do that. The Badger does a good job. He keeps the person back. So guys, if you're the net and the other team's at the baseline, you want to keep hitting the ball deep, not too hard, but just keep them back. And that's what you want to do. That's a great technique. And the Badger usually makes that, we'll blame it on his knee surgeries. So the Badger serving. And that's great discipline by Mark Johnston. He saw it was going out. I believe Jonathon said 2 or 3-0. And that was a great around the post by the gunslinger. Vintage Jonathon. So he said 1-0-1. So it is 1-0-1. I apologize. That's me. I'm trying to keep them back. And see, guys, I just lost the advantage. I hit 2 deep balls, and I lost the advantage. They got to the net because I hit a short backhand. Now it's a dink and war. And we lost the point. So it's so important when you're at the net to keep the people at the baseline. Keep the advantage. So it's 2-0-1. And I would have liked to see Jonathon drive that first ball just to get an easier dink on his second ball. It's 2-0-2. And I try to make these videos funny and everything, but I have ADD, so I try to teach a little too. So hopefully that will help you guys. So if you can watch some, learn a little, and also, obviously, enjoy the game. That's another nice play by Mark. Just making the Badger hit a backhand dink, and he missed it. See, the Badger drove it, and we got an easy second shot, and we won the point. Mark, that's just skill, Mark. You lucky dog. And I'm laughing in the picture. Oh, it's 5-1. 5-1-1. I apologize, guys. But they have to call the score. It's not my fault. So it's 5-1-2. So they jumped off to an early lead. And I really don't remember if we win or lose this game. I've been working on that two-hander at the net. It's 1-5-1, the Badger serving. The Badger was an extremely good racquetball player. I believed he played professional racquetball. He plays with the Gearbox GX5 or GX6. And the Gearbox was a racquetball company, and they started making pickleball paddles. A lot of people like them because it gives you more room for error. It has no edge guard. And it is 2-5-2. I'm serving. I've been playing pickleball for just over a year and a half. And the last about 2 months, I really made a commitment to the sport. Before, I just played it as a hobby. It's 5-2-1. I didn't make a commitment at that point, though. So the rumors about Mark Johnston. About a month ago, him and Gary Galt did extremely good at the Clear 1 tournament. They beat a bunch of professional teams, and then they lost to Brian Staub, who won 8 or 9 national championships. Don't quote me on that, but he's won many national championships. And they lost to Jaime Onsens. Onsens was 27 in the world in the tennis world at one point, and he beat Yvonne Lindo at the French Open. So they lost to that team, but they beat a lot of professional teams. And we didn't see him in Winter Garden for about 2 weeks. And we just assumed he went with a better crowd, a better posse, if you will. But it did rain in the evenings at Winter Garden, so no one really was at the courts. So, yeah, so looking back, I don't think he was playing with different people. So that was just a rumor, people. I believe it's still 2-5-1. I hit it. See, I left that dink high, guys. They called that good, but I don't think it was good. So it's 3-5-1. And the rumors about, so why I'm not calling Jonathon Little Ben anymore. I got to the courts today, 5-3-1. I got to the courts today, and he was playing with Kyle Yates' paddle. And let me just look that up quick so I don't screw it up. It's the Paddletech Bantam EXL. Bantam, B-A-N-T-A-M. And I'm assuming he was upset with Franklin for not sponsoring him for using the Ben Johns paddle. And it's 3-5-2. But that's partly my fault. I kept telling him I'd write to Franklin and get him sponsored, or I'd text Ben Johns, or at least send an email or call them. And I kept telling him this. But I really didn't. I didn't send an email. I didn't text. I didn't call Ben Johns. And really, so it wasn't Franklin's fault. They didn't even know that Jonathon wanted to be sponsored. So if you could put the blame on anyone, and I don't like to put blame on people, so I'm not going to put the blame on myself, but if I had to, I would have to. It's 4-6-1. So the Badger hit a drive. I tried to jump in and poach it, but I didn't do a good enough job. So it's 4-6-2. Oh. So I wasn't sure if that ball was going in or out. I had a put away. I thought it was going out, and at the last second it was going to go in, and I screwed up. It won't be the last time. And it's not the first. So it's 6-4-1. 6-4-2, Mark Johnston serving. See, that was decent dinking by me. When you're dinking, guys, it's really good to mix it up. Hit middle more than you do the sidelines. And the good players will tell you to dink in a pattern in your head. So either like one sideline, two shots to the middle, and then one shot to the sideline. Dink with purpose. Don't hit dead dinks. And when I say dead dinks, pretty much dinks that sit up so the other team can take the advantage. So I'm serving. I'll get you a score. And I tried to force the issue, and when that happens in pickleball, usually bad things happen. And I did it again. So it's 6-5-1. Six, 5-2, Mark serving. See how I took that out of the air? Good things happen if you take time away from your opponent. And lots of times I'll back up and screw up, but that time I did a good job. So it's 5-6-1. I hit a decent drive, and we get a pop-up, and the Badger puts it away. The Badger's a true 5-0. He's done extremely well in tournaments, and I believe when it's all said and done, he's gonna have a US Open. At least one. In the Pro Division. I'm going out on a limb. I'm going out on a limb. So it's 6-5-1. And I can't miss that drive. Those are just shots you cannot miss. The Badger does a good job of keeping them deep, but Mark Johnston made a good move to get to the net. But now the Badger's pushing them back. And I just let them back into the point, but we got lucky. But like I said, if you're at the net and your opponent's on the baseline, keep hitting the ball deep and keep the opponents back. I'll get you a score, I just didn't hear what he said. See, he's keeping them back. He's not going for too much. And that's just great. Great playing by the Badger. And I believe it's 8-6-1. And 8-6-2. It's a big point. It's 7-6, guys. It's 7-6-2. Eight, 6-2. So this is a big point. And Mark just hits another great shot. Lucky. 6-8-1. And I hit my return to the sideline, but as a general rule, you want to hit that deep to the middle. The reason being is you're not giving your opponents an angle, so you don't want to open up the court to them. So down the middle, and it's 8-6-1. That was a big hold. Decent drop, but I gotta get to the net. I made it to the net. And now, yeah, that was a good point by me. I usually can't say that. 9-6-1. That was a lat. 9-6-1. It's a decent drive by me, but the little Ben usually makes that, or Jonathon. So we have 10-6. And that's a ball game. Hey, thanks so much for watching, guys. If you like what you saw, please subscribe and have an awesome Sunday.